Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go here in Baltimore. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. First play, and May goes to the air. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On play action, here's May. Flush to his right. This is intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Kamara. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That is caught, and he's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Houston. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Irving. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring them down, keep it to no gain.
On 2nd down, it's May. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
So they dial up zone coverage. This time it's 2 deep safeties. And what they do is they're going to split the field in half. In each safety, they're going to read the quarterback's eyes. And when that front hand comes off the ball to throw, they've got a break. So they've got a lot of room to cover back there. In this case, a really nice job contesting the throw, knocking it away. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. Set. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. He'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, Texans.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. They'll run it. It's Irving. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. May is caught. It's Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Operating for the shotgun. It's May. And that is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. Escaping to his left. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. 1st and 10.
43-yard line.
A give. This is Irvin. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, what's that? Crazy! Crazy!
To throw now. May. Moving to his right. That's caught. It's Bucky Irvin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
You see here, the quarterback, he's flushed out of the pocket right. Certain quarterbacks love turning into runners, but certain quarterbacks remain passers, and I think that's what this guy does so well right here. He remains alive with his arm, finds his running back there in the flat, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
What's up?
Working out of the gun. It's May. That one intercepted. Pick on the rookie out of Penn State. And the Texans will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. Oh, a loose football. I believe the Texans got this one back. They did, and they will keep possession.
So even though avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here goes that.
Here's Darnold. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. On 2nd down, it's Darnold. The NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, here's Irvin. He'll work forward for a couple. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
37-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
May to the air once more. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Dale Robinson. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 4th TD grab of the season.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Next to score, Texans 14, Ravens 7. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. Seven.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. Room to run inside the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Got it into the hands of Mims. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot that they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
Matt Gay on for the point.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st and 10, here's May. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
May now on 1st and 10. We'll swing this out wide to Irving. Second down and 8.
Bucky Irving. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. 3rd down, they need 5. Here's May again. On the move left. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They're going. It's May. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. To throw on 1st down is Darnold. Right side hauled in by McConkey. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
19 yards.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Darnold to throw on 1st down. That one out wide. Dowdle. And he's into the end zone yet again. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Texans. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The Texans will line up for
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend the lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's deep, looking for Boyd. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
What's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy. Hey, five.
Throwing now is May. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. It's Otten in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Zaire Franklin that time there for the tackle. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Darnold to throw. That's going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson.
Darnold's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. This one not quite on target. Had him too much. That one falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Irvin. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun. It's May. Flushed to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
It was crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Quick throw, taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. Moving left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Throw again is May. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Irving goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll be met from the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
He'll swing this out to Dowdle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 20. First down for Houston.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Texans first down.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on second down, Darnold. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. Open man, left side, he's got it. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
That's another Texans first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Texans.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They look underneath here and find Dowdle. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
this drive, Mike, I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Now a screen set up for Dowdle. And he will score again. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Houston. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's caused this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Throwing on second down. May. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. May to the air once more. Exiting the pocket right. He pulls it in around the 5. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line. 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
No drop on a throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's Camara. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.